Sorry, had a bit of a technical hitch. So the second interpretation is that this criticism establishes the superiority of religious-based ethics, as utilitarianism, Kantian ethics, etc., try to adopt legalistic framework without the right background assumptions about a legislator to ground it. Weaknesses within existing ethical systems, e.g. Kantian ethics and utilitarianism, mean new approach, virtue ethics, is required. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth. Next we have Alistair McIntyre, and his rather lengthy contributions to virtue ethics. Alistair.
Okay, well, firstly, I would like to point out that morality, as we know it, has kind of lost its way. Because we end up with moral dilemmas that force us to choose between keeping absolute rules that we want to live by and, abandoning rules that we want to live by and preventing serious harm to a number of people. I urge you to remember where ethics came from. We need to understand the historical context. I believe students of ethics should immerse themselves in the past masters before looking at recent ethical theories. You need to appreciate the narrative context. This helps us understand issues. However, I do want ethics to do its job and tell us how we ought to live our lives. Put another way, if we were talking about an ethical issue, finding out about the context of the issue helps us understand the decision that people make. So it follows that different societies have different values. So different virtues are more important in different societies. So it's all relative. And this is because virtues change over time. This can be seen in a number of examples. For example, in tribal communities, the virtues are much different than they are in modern, larger cities, because virtues such as physical strength and courage, but also like cunning and ruthlessness are very important virtues. Whereas in larger cities, virtues such as temperance and justice are more valued. And there's less focus on physical strength because, for example, the virtue of wisdom provides the necessary understanding to navigate through complex conflicts that arise with so many people living together. So, different virtues become more useful and therefore valued in societies depending on sizes. So that explains why virtues are relative, which is an important thing to remember in virtue ethics, I think. Another thing I'd like to touch on is the idea of internal and external goods. This calls on Aristotle's view of eudaimonia, or his proposal. Basically, virtues are what we refer to as internal goods, but also very important are external goods, which is derived from his eudaimonia because external factors such as food, clothes, and a place to live all contribute to our happiness. So this just shows how virtue and external goods are important. So in summary, even though I don't like summarising because I think you should look deeper into issues, we all value different virtues of character, practices, and physical things. They're all relative. And so by understanding historical and social context, we can understand ethical issues that arise. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alistair. You're a true hero. And that concludes our presentation on virtue ethics. I hope you've enjoyed it.